Hello and welcome to the HarthCast. I'm your host, Harthroth. And with you today, we've got a very special show planned for you folks. It's going to be crazy, it's going to be wild, it's going to be out of this world, I promise you. Sorry this is airing a bit late, but, shit happens. So, I would like to introduce our co-star, a good friend of mine. It's Hank Bartholomew Bank, our local enchanted sword. How are you doing today, Hank?
Where am I?
Aw, Hank. Classic Hank.
This is in the National Museum.
Aw, Hank. We love
I
him.
should be in Smithsonian. The fuck?
Anyway, so basically our show, unless you're from the future, you shouldn't really know. It's basically we do TV reviews, we do music reviews, we just talk about stuff that we're really interested in, and it's a fun thing. Fun thing. We're just a couple dudes, a guy and a sword, hanging out, having fun. You know.
What? Okay.
All right. So let's get into the show. First thing we're here to talk about. We're gonna do some album reviews. Now we're new music and album reviews. It's gonna be crazy. So first album we're gonna be reviewing is Portrait of an Ugly Man by Remo. This is a new album. It has just recently came out, and it's personally one of my favorite new albums coming out right now. So the first song that we have to talk about on the album, "A Guide to Live By." It's got some great drums, some funky bass. I personally love the song myself. What do you think of it, Hank?
It's okay. My personal favorite from the album's Ode to Joy 2. There's nothing like that strong beginning.
All right, we're gonna listen to a few songs on the album because this is critique and we're allowed to do that. Okay, so "A Guide to Live By." Here's a little bit of that.
Yep.
Song in the album. It's called Star Worship. There's some great guitar. So this album is overall like very funky. It's just fun and fresh. And this album references this song specifically, Star Worship references Dark Crystal, which is really
Does it? I do not. Hmm. You could say that. Yep.
Overall, this album, as I've said,
It seems there's a sort of problem. The music, you can't really hear it. I can't hear the. I mean, can you hear the music? I don't think anybody else can hear the music in this situation. Some magic or something? I don't know.
song, the song called Dead Man.
Its tongue up my back and kisses.
Definitely a great album.
There's not too much to say about this song. It's nice, it's fun.
It wants to get me in bed.
There's a lot of nice guitar. I mean, it's a good album. Great album. Good song.
Next song, if I remember, Too Deep to Drown. There's like in the middle, there's like a two-guitar, pseudo-guitar half.
Oh yeah, yeah.
These crickets are driving me
Yep.
insane.
True Romance Lives is a pretty good one also. Yeah, the bass has a lot of licks and all that, you know. Ending's pretty cool. But but Ode to Joy. I gotta talk about Ode to Joy too. It's pretty great. It ties the whole album together. The beginning's great, the ending's great. Keeps all that momentum through and through. It's just a great song.
And I detect New Amsterdam upon its breath. It's laughing this way and young in age. It pairs well with the mood today. So pucker up and take a drink now quickly. Oh, what fun it is, laughing at nothing. Fun is
It's good, it's great. Yeah.
It speaks volumes for the song.
You have a good lick. It's just the whole song's tied together. But let's cut to the chase here. I mean, there's other songs like, you know, A Flower and a Weed. Intro's great. Pretty nice. Yep. Yeah. I would dance if I had legs, you know. I gotta say for this album, The Night I Kidnapped Her in My Drive.
Its weakness. It's just not as good as the rest of the album. It's really basic. The composition is
I gotta say,
For someone with more convictions and most books bound in leather, I found it pretty easy to
kind of dislike the Night I Kidnapped Her on My Drive. I think that's kind of the second weakest, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, got good instrumentals, but that's all it's got. Ode to Joy is way more better lyrically.
If I get a running start, I just lied to myself.
Anyway, so that is basically Portrait of an Ugly Man by Remo Drive. I would give it a solid 9 out of 10 album-wise. Basically all bangers. I love it. What do you think, Hank?
I think it's poppin', bro.
Think it's poppin'?
I think it's poppin' raw.
All right. Well, I guess let's move on to our next topic of the hour. Bring Me the Horizon, popular band. They've come up with a new song, Parasite Eve. Now, personally, I like. I'm quite a big fan of Bring Me the Horizon. I've been a fan for years. They have some great songs on their discography, but honestly, Parasite Eve, just take a listen.
Yeah, it's certainly different, but I for one do not enjoy it.
I got a fever, don't breathe on me. I'm a believer in nobody.
It's like reggae pop.
Because I've seen something.
Because
Hope I don't sneeze, I don't.
you don't usually come
Really, we just need to feel something. Only pretending to feel something. I know you're dying to run.
Yeah.
for a banger
I
here,
wanna
something
turn
you
you
can dance to.
around.
Please remain
Good
calm.
synths, good metal.
The end has arrived. We cannot see you. Enjoy the ride. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Don't call it a warning. This is a war.
It's a parasite. Gotta feel it in your stomach 'cause you know that it's coming for you.
It really feels like something you hear on the radio. And I'm not sure how.
Yeah, that's
It's just, I don't think that's what Bring Me the Horizon is meant to be. It's way too poppy. It's just like that breakdown's okay. I like that. That's good. But the lyrics aren't good. It's not good lyrically. They've got some good guitar parts, but that's really.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the song. I can't vibe with it. It's kind of weird.
Like I could probably dance to it, but I wouldn't be happy doing it. You know.
You wouldn't be happy dancing to it.
Anyway, this is a 5 out of 10 for me personally. The guitar parts
It's
are good.
4. And
Everything else definitely needs some work. Now let's listen to something that I personally am joyous to listen to. If you've ever heard of the band Tiger's Jaw, it's outstanding band. They have a new single out, "Warn Me." Now this song, this is classic Tiger's Jaw. I'm telling you guys, this is some grade A stuff. Let's pump up the volume.
Wish I was looking at you
As always, the lyric.
Wish I was tugging at your sleeve, pulling your focus from your telephone, telling you what you mean to me. You are the sunlight, the
lyrics are great.
This is one of my favorite bands, and this song, holy crap. This is a fun song by a
This song, it reminds me of the 2000 punk bands.
Yeah,
I expected you warning.
this is it.
I expected your voice
Like, yeah, this is
all alone in the morning. All these questions were leading me back to you.
hang out, some head bob and good stuff, you know? It's great. I love it. Now let's talk about something a little harder. Warm Me, great album. Not great album, great single. I definitely recommend it. I'm gonna have to give it a perfect 10 out of 10 in my book. I could not ask for a better release from Tiger's Jaw.
Pretty good.
All right. Now, Lamb of God, you know them, you love them. Classic metal band have released a new album, a self-titled album, in fact. Lamb of God by Lamb of God. It's pretty crazy. There's some pretty headbanging stuff in there. It's a bit intense. If you're not a big metal fan, you might not. You'll definitely will not be a big fan of this. But personally, I like it. So that's basically that's the gist of this. I'm not going to get too much into this because it's not as new of a release as everything else we're talking about here. So you probably already heard it if you're interested in that sort of thing. Go check it out. Solid 8 out of 10 album. It's got some great songs. It's got some great stuff out. Honestly, it's as good as Lamb of God can be. I highly recommend it. Now, moving on to some great stuff. Let's see. Newfound Glory, they released a new album as well. Forever and Ever X Infinity. This is your pretty standard pop punk album. Nothing really too new from here. But you know, they got
some good songs. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good songs. If you like pop punk, if you like that early 2000s feel, you know, you
I
might
called
get
you
it.
last night, were you asleep, or did you let it ring, avoiding me? You said you needed time to think, and space to process what it means, so I wrote it down instead. All the things that night I would have said, are true. Stick figures of you and I on a hillside, are true. Stick figures of you and me, don't you agree? We would make the best.
It's got a good energy though. It's got a great energy.
Now, we're gonna start with the music here, because you know, too much music kind of gets a little boring. We've been over some of the new releases, some of the new stuff I'm personally interested in, and you might be interested in this too. It's some pretty great stuff. Now, I want to talk about something new in the TV world. HBO Max has released a new Adventure Time miniseries, or is releasing currently, called Adventure Time Distant Lands. It's going to be 4 episodes, each detailing certain characters. 1 episode has been released already. Kevin, Hank, what do you think about this?
Yep.
What do you think about Adventure Time
Distant Lands? Distant Lands? I think it's pretty great. It's a pretty good show. Animation
We
quality.
were watching it together?
Yeah. Yeah.
What'd you think of the first episode, which featured
The-
BMO from the original show?
BMO, yeah, I liked it. I liked the part when BMO was split in two, circuits everywhere. He was screaming, ah! That was pretty great.
He didn't watch the show. That didn't happen. Anyway,
That did happen.
It's some really great plot beats. Honestly, it's a great show, and I would highly recommend it if you're interested in if you were a big fan of Adventure Time back in the day, or if you just like cartoons in general. This is a great show to watch. If you have HBO Max, turn it on. Boom. I just recommend it, you know? Anyway, this is an old show that I'm about to talk about. This came out in about 2013, but I just found it and it's great. It's all in Japanese. It's not an anime, but it's just a Japanese like sitcom show sort of. It's called Neko Samurai. Now, if you haven't heard of Neko Samurai already, you are in for a treat. I trust me. Basically, the premise of the show is the samurai is hired to kill a cat, right? Because apparently it's a demon cat or something like that. But it's not really a demon cat. The person's just insane. And so, instead of killing the cat, he just kidnaps the cat, and then he takes care of it. It's about a samurai taking care of a cat. It's a pretty simple show, pretty simple premise. I'm not quite done with it yet. There are 2 seasons. Watch it. It's in Japanese. But there are subtitles. You can read them. It's great. It's honestly, I got some good chortles out of that show. It's honestly amazing. And if you have the time to take to watch the show, if watch this show, you have the time to take to watch that show. So go watch that show now. What do you think about that, Hank?
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. That's all I got.
I'm more focused on the Ghost Runner game that's coming out.
Oh yeah, the Ghost Runner game. I saw that. Kind of looks like you play
It's,
Genji
it's
from
kind of like
Overwatch.
2D Katana Zero turns into 3D. It looks very interesting.
It looked like you just play Genji from Overwatch, but in a single player game.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
And
like
that's
that,
all it really
but
looked like.
like the good version of that.
The good version of that. Okay, I'll take your
Yeah.
word for it. It did look kind of cool. The graphics look great. Should we show the trailer? I think we should show the trailer. How's that?
Show the trailer. Show the.
Ghost Runner. Here. Videos. There, some full demo gameplay. Let's open up the website scene. There we go. Look at that. We have some fucking quality shit here.
You're alive. Can you hear me?
Now
They
look
are
at the
already
gameplay
looking
here.
for you.
Takes out his. It's fucking. You play as fucking Genji from Overwatch. And I'm not complaining. That's not a bad thing.
Relax.
It's pretty cool.
Your
You
implants
get
are still
basically all
adjusting
the
to the
abilities that
software.
Genji gets
I'm in a prison.
in Overwatch.
I can calibrate only your basic
Just
protocols
live
from
in a
in here.
cyberpunk world.
It'll
It's
have
pretty
to
fun.
suffice for now.
looks pretty fun.
The rebels have started the uprising. The fight
When I
is still
when
far
I say
away.
it looks like you're just playing as Genji.
A trespasser spotted at Metro Station.
I mean that as just like a,
This
that's
is
the best
bad.
description I can
You'll have to
honestly
fight
give,
your
because
way
that's
out
what
of
this
here.
is.
The air ducts lead to another sector.
It looks fun.
God, your software is a mess. I've rebooted your
These voice lines are
acceleration
great. I
module.
like
You should
this.
be able to squeeze through that turbine.
Looks like
You
some
can use
pretty fast-
acceleration while in
fast-paced
the air.
gameplay. Definitely. For a parkour game, it looks like some great graphics. It looks like
The trespasser is in the air ducts.
I'm excited to see
Careful
what comes
now.
out of this.
They'll be
I
waiting for you.
might do a playthrough of it later if you guys are interested.
Initiating the sensory boost.
Anyway, that's enough from there.
All right, let's talk about
All right.
the
Talk-
Eric. Let's talk about Eric Andre's special.
Oh yeah,
I really
okay,
like.
so this is our segment, Babble with the Blade. Basically, our Blade friend here talks about a show or something I don't know about or haven't watched, and I say if I want to watch it or not. That's basically the segment. So, Hank, go ahead.
So it opens up with Eric Andre, in a police cruiser, right?
Yeah,
He
he's
steps
in
out.
a police cruiser.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
want
in
any
a-
spoilers. I just want like a basic description of the show.
Yeah. Well, I have to tell you this.
Okay.
He steps out of the police cruiser, strips down to his he just takes his pants off basically and does a bunch of drugs with the local New Orleans populace.
That sounds
Pretty
sick.
interesting. He fondles a lot of people on the show. Like, I mean, he straight up just goes like ham, bro. I think he was high most of the time.
Okay.
He went up to this one guy, gave him a kiss on the forehead, just stared at him for about like a good 5 minutes. It was pretty great. And then he's talking about like all these things, how like everybody's old, needs to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great
I agree with that premise. Some
experience.
people do need to shut up. You know.
Yeah. And he was like, how he hates the no homo thing, just embrace it. And it was interesting. I liked most of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds like a pretty good comedy special.
It was a great one.
Out of 10, how would you rate the quality of the show?
Pretty high quality. 8.
Pretty high quality. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
Yeah,
moving
cool.
on from that. Amazon. They have a new watch party feature on Amazon Prime. You can get together with your friends and you can watch a show on Amazon Prime. But you all
I
have
like
also have to
how
also have Amazon Prime. So I mean, there's
I
not much
like
point.
how Amazon has that, but Netflix still doesn't.
Yeah, Netflix
Can't
still
watch.
doesn't have that.
Can't watch The Ranch with my friends. I'm very upset.
We've been trying to watch The Ranch together, and social distancing right now. It's the My Chemical Romance reunion tour out there. Everyone, just ticket sales are just surging right now, and I just can't go out, and neither can my blade here, and so
I
we
have to
haven't been
wear a
able to
mask.
watch the show.
I
Yeah,
take this
you
very
think he can wear a
serious.
mask? You think he can wear a mask? No, he can't wear a mask. He's a sword. Are you stupid?
It-
No.
it- I just cut right through it. It's horrible.
Yeah, it sucks. Like
I'm
this is his mouth.
discriminated against at airports, by the way. It sucks.
It does. He can't fly. He can't fly.
I legally can't.
What can you
Maybe
do,
like
right?
Italy. I don't know. Maybe in Italy.
Maybe in Italy. Maybe. If we're lucky.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay
Yeah.
big bucks.
Gotta pay the big bucks to fly in Italy, dude.
Uh,
Yeah.
anyway, so Star Trek, right?
Oh, yep. I have been binging Star Trek,
You've
all of
been
it,
talking about
all 500 hours of it. So
how
far, I've gotten
how
through.
many hours?
There's how
Like
many
so
hours
far,
are in all of Star Trek? How
there's
many hours
700,
is in
not including the
entire
movies.
Star Trek binge? Yes, including the movies, because I'm also watching the movies. 556 hours, not including the new stuff, which I have watched. So I've
How
gotten
much
through
have you?
all of Star Trek Discovery, all of Star Trek Picard, all of Star Trek The Next Generation, all of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and
Hey,
I'm currently watching Star Trek Voyager. Then I'll start on Enterprise, then TOS, then TAS, and then
TOS,
I'm
turn
probably
service.
forgetting one, but I think that's all.
Christ,
Yeah, it's a long binge. It's taken time. It's taken a toll. But I have nothing better to do. There's this blue jay in my window over there, and it is just staring at me. It does. I don't know
it
what is.
wants
I think it is a
dead.
government drone.
It's
I'm
like a rope.
90% sure this is a government bird staring into my soul. Jesus
Like,
Christ.
get rid of it.
It's kind of cute though. It's like fat and like fluffy.
It's gonna murder us.
It's a blue
It's gonna
jay.
it's gonna
It's that
murder you.
same blue jay from before. It hasn't left. I don't know what it's doing over there. He's just looking at
There.
me.
It's targeting you. It's getting me.
It's
It's
targeting me,
targeting
dude.
you.
He's
And
targeting
the
me.
beasts are getting ready. It's got your coordinates. It's gonna send an airstrike at you now.
It's really
Your
cute.
house is
I want to
hot.
give it a pet. It's like, oh,
It's gonna
okay, he's
murder
gone.
you, bro. It's got
He
rabies.
found out I was looking at him, so he ran away.
It's kind of foaming. You
He was
see
like
the
he was like a
little
big old chonker. He's a chonky boy.
song. Yeah.
Anyway, so you have some memes for me that I'm going to look at.
Yep. But the session
What was
or
that?
session or that session.
Bubba dibba.
D&D.
Yeah, you have some memes for me. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's open up a few of those. Just gonna get them all set up so you can take a look. And the maymays, the ha-has, the hee-hees. Alright, and then you. Now, I haven't seen these memes before. This is a fresh meme review. Because I ran out of content to add to the layout. Okay. Let's change the thing here to go to website. Okay. Now we can see the memes, the ha-has. Let's see. You gotta zoom in here. Femboy Hooters this. Goth IHOP that. Blah blah blah. Here's the real shit. I don't see what that's. It's really low res. What's that say?
PvP Popeyes, bro.
Oh, PvP enabled Popeyes. Oh, I see that now. Oh, nice. I like that. That's a solid meme. Let's get to 100%.
It's my favorite out of the bunch.
Petition for Samuel L. Jackson to become new Amazon Alexa voice. I think they added him as an alarm voice that you can use,
Pretty epic, bro.
so that you can like wake up and Samuel L. Jackson will be like, "Hey,
He
wake up,
just screams at
motherfucker."
you. He just calls you. He just calls you and berates you.
Yeah, it's
Samuel
great. That's my dream.
Jackson. He says, "Say what again?" Just screams at you. You hear gunshots in the background.
That'd be
Like
funny.
it's your morning wake up call.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
sick, dude. All right, when you pause a single player game, just right.
It's Arthur, bro.
Dude, that's Micah. That's not Arthur.
Is that Micah? I hate Micah.
Dude,
Stupid.
Micah.
Micah's so
Damn it, Micah.
stupid, bro.
I think that's
There's
Micah.
this hand drawn image, and then there's the video.
The hand-drawn image. Wait,
Really?
it's all drawn? Always has been. I like that. That's a nice drawing. And then you got Simp donates 80 million to Pokimane. Let's watch this.
Shensi, thanks for subbing. Black
Fun
version
fact: the
did-
song used is actually Gucci Belt.
My name.
I've been working on myself, so pardon
Huh?
me, I've been moving.
Are you sure?
I do. I know that clip. That's the clip from when someone donated $2,000. How could you do this to me?
Yeah. The thing is, he still didn't get noticed,
That's tragic.
so it's semi-true. I like how they used the clip from Ozymandias, the sand scene.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
The
totally.
green screen as well. And yeah, that's the memes I got.
That's the memes. So if that's the end of the meme review, that means that's the end of today's podcast. Or HarthCast, I guess. It's not really a podcast. It's more of a talk show. But we're going to call it a podcast because why not?
Cast.
Anyway, thanks for showing up. Thanks for watching. If you're here on YouTube, click that like button. If you liked any of the music from the beginning, it'll be in the YouTube description. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Peace out.
Please contact authorities so I can get out of here. Please help me
Do that, please.
do that.
He doesn't want to leave.
I do
He's
want to
lying. He
leave.
loves it here.
I don't want to listen to more. I don't want to listen to more. The Lamb God albums,
Lamb
please.
God. All right.
I've
We're out.
listened to
Later.
so much metal.